Time for bows.
Nintendo!
It feels loud. I'm not sure if it's Pfizer or Moderna. It's one of the two. It's not the AstraZeneca one. Thank you. I am... You had to feel sick the same Tuesday you were fully aware it was Tuesday. Is the volume okay? I've mentioned before, but this computer does a weird thing where I'll have the volume on, say, 20, and it will be really loud, but if I turn it down and then turn it back up to 20, it will be quieter than it was before. And it happens constantly, and I don't know why. A little low. Here, let me... Yeah, that is low. Why is it low? Hang on. How is this compared to my voice? I must have had to turn it down for curb. Amugus. Tad loud. We'll get there. We'll get there. Better. Someday I'd like to try Among Us. Has anybody made jokes about it with the Pokemon Amogus? Because that's what I always think of. Better? Good, good. Wonderful. So we're on Plaque Beach. We have to get the... Was it the second star cure or the third star cure? It was one of them. Anyway, we were ascending a mountain into the sky, as you do. This is not like a transparent boss battle or anything. Didn't I stop right at a boss? Boy, howdy! Oh, there's a pipe here. I'm sure I can worry about it on the way down. Who is this handsome fella? Third star cure, thank you. The mists of consciousness part, and two figures emerge. Why? Here, in this place, Chakron meditates on the nature of all. It is Chakron's special place, and outsiders who disturb the mental peace are not welcome. We didn't mean to disturb you. We heard you have a star cure, and we really need it. Luigi is doing yoga today. Keep at it, buddy. You are a very strange being, popping out of nowhere. Odd. You mean, what is that pose? It's... I don't know any yoga poses. Somebody tell me what pose that is. If we don't get all 3 star cures, the kingdom is doomed. There's just one left. We need to find it at any cost. The universe frowns upon such begging. It scoffs at your wish. Oh, Luigi. Besides, allow me to enlighten you to something. I am busy. I am afraid you must go. Look at Starlow's face. That's my face whenever a customer walks in without a mask. What am I busy with? Can you not tell? Truly, look up. The pose is prancing Luigi. Yeah, where is Starlo when we don't see her? Like under Mario's hat? Like Navi? You look at the sky and this pose and still do not know? You are unenlightened. That is why you are in a cosmic pickle. This pose absorbs waves from the deep parts of outer space. The waves crash upon my mind shore. I am a mental beach. With the power of outer space upon me, I can do anything. Of late, large waves have rolled in, and wisdom surfs upon them. My brain hangs 10. And how long have I surfed? 1,000 years. 1,000. 1,000 years? Why didn't you take a break already, Luigi? Everyone needs breaks. Look, Luigi, just because you fell over doesn't mean you need to enact the same punishment on other people. In truth, I would enjoy that. Meditation does grow tiresome, but breaking out of my state of perfect balance will be hard. 1,000-year balance. My body rhythm is like stone. If you somehow found a way to break such an impenetrable rhythm, the star cure is yours. No, do not be childish. Tickling and poking do nothing. This balance can only be upset by some sort of pow! Some sort of drastic event. Tickling, violence, nothing. I feel nothing. You are truly unenlightened to believe in such antics. Wow, he's a rock! Mario, Luigi! He wants a pow! Do your best attack and take him down!
Let's go! Okie dokie.
His whole body fell asleep. The ultimate case of pins and needles. I have a vague recollection of you can't actually beat this guy right now. Yeah. You live in the Mushroom Kingdom. You gotta be aware who Red and Green Boy are and how they'll stomp you into a coma. I mean, Bowser doesn't know who Green Boy is. Pickle. Ah, yes, the good old plot barrier. Chakron is Dwayne Johnson confirmed. Yes. Nothing. I feel nothing. Not even close. Not a wiggle. Not a single astral shimmy. Unless you have an attack that shakes the ground, give it up. A ground-shaking attack? Where would we find an attack like that, I wonder? Well, then here shall I remain, immobile. Okay, cool, the wood. Oh, I said that out loud, did I? I suppose that is okay. The attack is in the wood. We have to hit him with a golf club. How do you know? There is nothing that outer space knows not. You hear a lot if you listen for 1,000 years. Time for you to perambulate. The wood. Yes, the wood. Alright. Weird. Can I break this? No. Why do you have statues of yourself everywhere? A single astral shimmy is your first album name. Oh, that's convenient. Also, hello, Ryfam. You're pretty sure Bowser knows his name, but Green Stash is a better name. Does Luigi like Green Stash, though? I feel like you need nickname privileges, you know? Like, if you're gonna give someone a nickname to their face, you need to kind of earn that level of... Intimacy might be too strong a word, but... This is different from how I compulsively give other players nicknames when I play Splatoon. Which, boy, if I get to stream it someday, dang it. Green Stash is a good name, also Butt Scratcher from the first scene with Luigi. He's never gonna live that down, is he? Hello, Endora! Did I say hi to Ryfam too? I think I did. Too bad Bowser's not here, otherwise we could get a good laugh at watching Bowser repeatedly punching Chakron, only for him to slightly tilt back before straightening out like one of those boso punching bags. Can I? Oh, I can't get up there. It looked like an insurmountable fence somehow. Whoosh. I did, good. It's a sock up! Actually, I don't know if I can jump on these. No? Okay, we're good. I just think these are cute. Ah, I looked at the chat. Yes, I am feeling better. Thank you. I really appreciate all the outpouring of support from people. It was minor, so, but I am much better now. I figured I shouldn't stream when I'm, like, totally out of it and fatigued, because it's gonna be a tire fire. Uh-oh. Oh, no! No! They are cute. Very cozy, but sadly poisonous. Phew. There you go. I'm really glad status effects heal after battle. Do you like it when RPGs heal your status effects after battle? I know some do, some don't. Or some heal some status effects out of battle. Okay, good, good, good. I'm kind of surprised in Pokemon. It's not really healing out of battle, but they sort of nerfed poison. It's weird to say that they nerfed poison in Pokemon, but it's not nearly as much of a hassle as it used to be. When it would just kill you. And you'd have to listen to that obnoxious bid it, bid it, bid it, bid it in Gen 1. Oh, I can't. Can't cross. Reminds you of the Karibo shoe. That's why I like them too. The less items you have to spend, the better. Me too, unsurprisingly. Oh, no, that's not right. I have to get Luigi underground. Hang on. Right. My brain was thinking, oh, I need to switch spaces with them. Wait, I can't do that. That isn't Superstar Saga. You spend items, Kappa. Sometimes. I've been doing it more in this game. The Forbidden Goomba's Boot power-up. You know what a letdown it is? That you only get to use it in one level. Oh, what the heck? In Mario 3. Oh, I can't even use a bros move now. Whatever. Get up. There you go. Like, I love the Karibo shoe, and only getting to use it for one level. I know the e-reader stuff in the Game Boy Advance remake doesn't count. I didn't have an e-reader. But what a waste of a cool power-up. It was nice seeing them kind of bring it back for, heck, 3D worlds? Oh, they circle around, I see. But I guess the ice skate, if you've played 3D worlds. If you haven't, I would recommend 3D World. It's very good. You waiting for the item emote one day? I was actually thinking about it earlier today. And thinking maybe I should activate affiliate. Oh, you're going back. Okay. And, I thought maybe I should design a set of emotes first. Stretch my graphic designing skills. Which I haven't done in a while. You like status effects being healed in RPGs after battle if you're not running a build around them. See, that's also a good consideration, but mostly for me, yeah. I don't like having to spend items on it. I mean, I get if it's, like, something like petrification or something that wouldn't obviously wear off after battle, but don't make me cure, like, paralysis or something after a fight. I don't think these guys are worth fighting. It's strange how iconic that power-up is when it only shows up once. I did do my research a while back, but I think I'd have to go back and do it again. Right, okay. Just old signs. I do recall that, like, there's something about Twitch needing 24-hour exclusivity before you upload content anywhere else. I'm not grossly misremembering. Is there nothing useful here? Not even any beans I can dig up? Oh, well, that's a waste. Affiliation isn't really that good of a choice. That's what I've heard mixed things on it. I know some people really strive for the affiliate status, but I wouldn't want to just, like limit my options by doing it. I've heard it can be limiting if you want to build a brand, although that sounds really daunting. I think the other thing is that if I did it, I would start worrying about metrics. And I mean, right now, I'm doing this for fun. I have a good time doing this, and if I was stressing out about metrics, I think it would ruin some of the appeal for me. Don't forget to say a hi to my favorite block. Oh no, you're right. I don't think he likes the Mario Bros because they break blocks.
Okay, no. This forest has been beset by many incidents of late. Crop ransacking, castle overthrowing, giant monsters. So we're going on high alert. No access through here.
But I'm Mario.
Attack pieces? You're hunting these blocks? Containing these things? Okay, here you go. That's what you want to hear? Then pow! Take that, monsters! Right?
Uh-huh.
I knew it! Oh, I just knew it! You two are nasty hooligans! You plan on rampaging through this peaceful forest, don't you?
Why you gotta string us along like that, Luigi? What are you doing? It's like washing windows.
Look, I simply will not tolerate any more trashing of this wood. Will you promise not to go rampaging through the forest?
Why are you thinking about it?
Promise? Okay then. First you will take responsibility and collect some attack pieces. There are 10 total, so I must ask you to find more than half. When When you get 6 pieces, then I will cancel the high alert. Only one of them. That is not promise enough to keep the peace in the wood. There are 10 total, so I must ask you to find more than half. 5 left. Keep it up.
Why is everybody so rude? Your problem with signing up for affiliate is that you have to give them your real name and address. I guess that is... I don't think I want John Amazon to have that information. Oh, hang on. Let's get back up here. There we go. Okay. No, that is not correct. I love fumbling with buttons. It's weird going back to this and also the kind of slowdown after playing Kirby, which was much smoother. If I'm doing streaming just as a hobby and for fun, that's fine. I mean, emotes are tempting, though. But if I get serious about it later on, affiliation makes it so much harder. Why am I going here and not north? I know why I don't want to go north. Better off just streaming on YouTube and Facebook at the same time makes it easier to grow. And the fact by not signing up for affiliation, you keep your brand 100% instead of giving Twitch control. I don't even have Facebook, though. I'm so sorry.
Ah, such a surprise, Monsieur Mario, oui? We have met somewhere, oui? I cannot remember. But let us forget about this. Let us talk about you. You are this famous block collector, I have heard. Oui, you hit the blocks and turn them all brown. This is madness. You do not feel the block's spirit. When you hit the block, what? The value becomes nothing. How do I make the profits with the likes of you around? Leave and do not return to moi. Sorry for the rudeness.
Oh, thank God, we're free. Broof, roof, roof. Or broof, rough, rough. Apparently some people pronounce roof isn't the thing on top of your house as rough. I don't know what region that accent's from, but I've heard it before. If I break the terms of service, they toss a book at my house. I mean, it depends what kind of book it is, right? If it's War and Peace, we might be in trouble. I know what you mean. You missed the Ustream and live stream days 10 years ago. Video game streaming was easy, because there were no partnerships and no making money. I actually started on live stream forever ago, ripping pieces. Stop using the things I am collecting. It's like a stamp collector when you think about it, right? Like, oh, you're sticking it to an envelope. You're ruining it. I wonder if these are still weak to fire if I use this. Using rough instead of roof is a Midwestern thing. I learned something. Alright, big fireball. Okay, that's something. Not really that exciting, but... Deforestation. Yeah, money ruins everything, huh? We could just somehow be given the means to exist. And, you know, focus on creative endeavors and whatnot. Without having to worry about our livelihoods. I mean, cripes, I'm grateful to be employed, but at the same time, it's taken such a toll on my body. I have chronic back pain, which is the pits, if I may say so. Let's chug some fresh maple syrup. You've heard roof as in hook, like roof? Oh, maybe that's it. Not rough, but roof? That might be it. And roof isn't tooth, but never... Okay, I might be saying it wrong. I just knew there was one weird pronunciation... Well, I shouldn't say weird. One pronunciation that is not familiar to me. You wouldn't say money ruins everything. It's a matter of mindset. I mean, it's nice to have... why am I going back here? I shouldn't be afraid of the treasure chest. It's nice to have some disposable income and all that, but it's stressful. What's that? You need water to survive? Pay up! Cheapskate. Eggs and... I'm trying to read this presumably Midwestern pronunciation of eggs and... Eggs? Ow. I hate the ones that come from the top screen. Ow, and I didn't even wind the hammer up properly. Ugh, good. I feel like it would be easier, like, this legitimate DS has an option to put a gap between the top and bottom screens. And I feel it would make the timing a little easier because it would mimic the gap that's actually on the DS, but then I would have to reconfigure my capture, and I don't want to do that, so... Water and water? Is water water like that a regional pronunciation? Which just makes me think of water and water, water, water and water, you know, that somebody else knows what I'm talking about, right? Right? With Final Fantasy VIII's battle theme and the water and water aisle. Please tell me somebody knows what I'm talking about. Water is Philadelphia area. I can put a gap in the between the screens in the emulator, but I would have to reconfigure my capture, I think, and that would just... Ow! Oh, that is the wrong bro. Prepare for me getting hit a lot, as if that's anything new. Well, you can't see that the gap isn't there, but I'm just gonna... Yeah, so there's a screen gap option here, and I can mimic it, but if I actually turn it on, then you can see the capture screws up, so it makes it harder to time the attacks from the top because there's a gap that I'm not seeing, if that makes sense. Accents are fun. I think it's interesting learning about different pronunciations of things. You know, especially because I have a boring Midwestern accent. So basically everything sounds fancier compared to me. I don't even want to fight these guys. They don't feel worth it. Stop, stop, stop. You could believe that Rufus said you're... Oh, hang on. Oh, I was not paying attention. I mean, kinda. I'm just gonna jump with both, just kind of wimping out. Okay. Yeah, you could believe that Rufus said your dad calls creeks cricks? Where's your dad from? You don't have to answer that if that's uncomfortable, though. I don't mean, like, exact address. A more general area to figure out the accent. What are you doing? Pew. Wasn't this one of the things that was blocking Bowser's flame pipe, if I'm not grossly misremembering? Southern US, okay. What's the difference between a creek and a crick? One has water flowing down it, and the other one is the sound my back makes when I bend it. Ha! Ha 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 ha. It's more like you subconsciously account for the gap and you use a DS emulator. You mean emulator? What? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm gonna have a look at the bigger map here. There's this whole area. Oh, hey, that's where we got the mushroom from Fawful. Bowser, you idiot. I'll go up here. Maybe there's an attack piece up there, and then I'll head back down over yonder. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, there's a bean there, though. I want the bean, so I should get this chest out of the way. That indeed was the boss inside Bowser. That's what I thought. I thought, wait a minute, you little fellas were on the flame pipe. Bowser, stop consuming everything. Whoosh. Ah! There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this now. A little overkill, but might as well recharge it. Pull in a Minish Cap! Gosh, I haven't played Minish Cap in a while. I think I started replaying it at some point, and then I got sidetracked before I got very far, which I hate it when I do that. But sometimes I'll start playing a game and think, I'm not in the mood for this, actually. Which is terrible. Not as terrible as my habit of getting, like, right to the end of a game and then getting sidetracked and not finishing it properly. I guess maybe just because I don't want it to end. Am I gonna have to do the save state reset trick? I might have to. Hang on. Boy, I sure didn't miss doing this. But I don't know why it's still so slow. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, what's all this junk up here? There's a bean. I want that bean. Thinking about them beans. Give me the bean, give me the bean. And I guess whatever this is. money. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate the well wishes. I'm very humbled. Oh, isn't that bad? Not the plague, thankfully. But I figured not a good idea to try and stream when I'm totally out of it, you know? I mean, I already get distracted pretty easily, and actually, can I make this gap? It looks like it's up higher, so I wouldn't be able to. Oh. Luigi! Ah, thanks for nothing, Luigi. No. I gotta be able to get up there, right? Right? Arguably your favorite handheld Zelda. If only the sister trio didn't get cucked once again. What, you mean like in the Oracle games? Oh my goodness, Luigi, you're killing me. Ugh. Definitely Luigi's fault, not mine. There we go, jeez. Terrible, I don't know if that was even worth it. Can I get across here? Ugh. You ever get to like one play session left and then you decide you're bored of it and stop forever? That reminds you of Epic Mickey? Yeah, I think, was it you saying that that game kind of bored you? Give me the beans, give me the beans. Is this the only bean here? Kind of disappointing. Maybe I should use some of these beans, huh? I think they're just straight up stat boosters. You don't need to... Oh, that just counts them all. Where are my beans? There we go. 1 point to max HP. Let's just give these to Mario because he's so... squishy. That's good. Perfect. I don't remember who has better power, Mario or Luigi. There we go. Good. Luigi has no long jump. I know, right? That was your thing, Luigi, the long jump. Now what? Now what happened? You wanted to like that game, but it was so boring you kept trying. Oh, this is the first you spoke of it. That somebody else mentioned that they found, like, they wanted to like it. I don't know if it was they wanted to like it, but they mentioned Epic Mickey. I hate that name, being boring. That. Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't jump over that. I don't think I can get this treasure. Because we can't inhale it. We can't just stick our grubby little mitts in there for some reason. See ya. Epic Mickey had so much going for it with the morality system and they blew it. Yeah, Epic Mickey has a morality system? Mickey Mouse has morals? I mean, considering the trajectory Disney has been taking as of late, I don't know about that. Depending on what you do, Mickey stays looking like his old cartoon self or he becomes a rat. Really? You're not just pulling my leg, right? Because I'm not going to open a Wikipedia to verify this. Mickey Mouse has been a rat this whole time. It kind of reminds me of, well, I can't say what it is because it would be spoiling the final boss in another game. But there is a game where the portrayal, I don't know how you want to say it, of the main character is suddenly, what the heck, vastly different. But I can't say it because I would just be spoiling it and that would be very unkind. All the morality system did was slightly change the ending. Oh. It's kind of a waste. I mean, I know a lot of games with morality systems have the problem too, that they're underutilized or they lack subtlety. Like either you're a saint or you set puppies on fire and then kick them into an orphanage and set that on fire. Like there's no middle ground. You know, either you're perfect squeaky clean or you're a menace to society. What about moral ambiguity? Or I don't know, it's probably difficult to implement that with so many choices. And I mean, morality isn't like a binary decision, but I wonder what this looks like. It changed if bosses were dead or alive in the ending, and changed what type of paint you had more of. Huh. I'm surprised they would allow anything starring Mickey Mouse to have a moral system, just because, I mean, I know Disney is extremely protective of their IP. And I would assume that anything that might portray the mouse in a less than pristine light would ruffle some feathers. Maybe it was a different time back then when it came. Wow. Slow down. Squeaky clean mouse, you get it. I can't tell you what I was referring to. But if it sounds familiar to a game you've played before, potentially, then yes. Mice and rats are at different ends of the morality spectrum, huh? Why do people always gotta do rats dirty? I mean, okay, maybe people don't like the big, giant New York sewer rats, but, you know... Oh, I got some socks. I think rats are cute. Hang on, let me put these socks on. Let me see what they do. You gotta trust socks that you get from insects. Raise the defense. Cool, 168. 157. Okay, let me give these to Luigi. Oh, solo jump power, though. Well, they both got the boots. Well, that just raises defense. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'll just give these to Mario, I guess. Yeah. Straight upgrade. Neutral was like a slightly washed out Mickey. Hero was a heroic looking Mickey with bright and defined colors. And evil Mickey would smirk and hunch over and have really dirty colors. Like the more extreme version of Steamboat Willie. I mean, early Disney cartoons I think were weird. And had some of the deranged qualities that, you know, early animation had. I could see that being the evil Mickey. Rats do kind of do themselves dirty at times. You love rats. Yeah, that's fair. The movie Aladdin taught you that rats are boys and mice are girls. Street rat, street mouse. That's right. The only genders are rat or mouse. You've heard it here first, folks. Apparently they backed out of the morality system. So they wimped out like every game with morality system has. They didn't pull like the... I know some games will have a morality system, but then like one binary choice you make in the ending will determine what ending you get. So it feels like everything you've done is kind of meaningless. Sneezes epically. Blesses you epically. Ah, dang it, that is the wrong bro. Hello, fun-sized. Thank you for joining us. As I squish these poor knockoff Karibo shoes into oblivion. Poorly. The only influence is whether or not you killed bosses. So Mickey Mouse has killed before, and he will kill again. Ratigan got really scary at the end. Boy, I haven't seen The Great Mouse Detective in a long time. I should rectify that at some point. So it would be like Undertale, but take out genocide, pacifist, and true pacifist, and good gameplay. There's the rub. As much as you like normal battle music, you 100% love boss music. I think, yeah, to really sell a good boss fight, especially a final boss fight, you gotta have some bumpin' tunes. I mean, even the normal boss theme in an RPG, I think, needs to be one of the best songs in a soundtrack, because you're gonna be hearing it a lot. Oh, see ya. The see ya was to the chest, but also to you, Boogie. Take care. Good luck with, you know, being sociable and all that. Don't get that song stuck in my head. I used to have these Disney sing-along VHS tapes when I was little. And I would play them a lot. Just, because I love music, I love singing along. I'm sure I drove my parents crazy. I think well, I can't say it with authority. I feel like a lot of kids had like a movie, or not just one, but like some videos or tapes. I guess we don't do tapes anymore, but something like that they hyperfixated on. And Disney sing-along videos was one for me. Oh, that was... What am I doing? See you, Luigi. Did I complete the final boss? I have beaten this game before. Not in some years, though. But I have heard the final boss music in this game, and I don't want to spoil anything for people, but I will say the final boss music in this game is very good. So look forward to that.
お楽しみにしてください.
I'm sure me speaking snippets of Japanese is very obnoxious, and I shouldn't do it. I'm trying to parse together this epic Mickey. I hate that game name. What's being said about it? There was supposedly scrap content where Mickey would look even more terrifying. I think I've seen that. Like, especially with... Well, I might be getting it mixed up with Kingdom Hearts content now. Not to talk about Kingdom Hearts during stream again. But I feel like I've seen that. At least, like, some concepts of fairly nightmarish-looking Donald Ducks. You could have gone so hard, Disney, and then you didn't. Ah, dang it. Don't get the monorail song stuck in my head either. Sorry, Mom, the mob has spoken. Monorail. Monorail. Mario. Did one of my VHS tapes include the Three Caballeros song? I don't remember. I think we had two, and I don't... It might have had... I'm not sure. I think I've only ever seen the Three Caballeros. I have such a hard time saying that. At least, like, only once. So I don't really remember a lot about it. I don't even remember all their names. I think one of them was Jose, and there was Donald. The rooster, the parrot, does anybody remember their names? Because I don't. One of the forms would have had him looking melted, dripping thinner. Another looking like a heartless version of him, but edgier. We could have had it all, Disney. I'm trying to remember the tapes I did have. One of them had I Just Can't Wait to Be King from The Lion King. Another one had, what is that one from Snow White called? Hi ho, it's off to work we go. I wonder if all the lyrics for a bunch of Disney songs are stashed in the back of my brain somewhere and I've just repressed them all. I don't think I can do anything here. Yeah, this is... Oh, wait, no. I thought this was just the domain of Bowser, but no. This is so slow. Panchito Pistoles? Is that how you say it? Cripes, I don't remember. It's been so long. Is this gonna take me out of the woods? I guess I should fight this and get some more experience. No. As a kid, whenever Bo talked in Paper Mario 64, you would always talk back. You thought it was a virtual talk-through game. That's cute. I mean, if one were to have a conversation with any... Oh, hang on, I need to back out of this. With any Paper Mario character, I think Lady Bo would be a great candidate. It's not really the same, but when I played Portal, I would talk back to GLaDOS, just absently. I know my brother watched me play it for a bit, and I said, don't judge me. It just slips out. I talked to myself a lot during Portal because it also helped me reason out the puzzle solutions, because if I just try and silently work them out in my head, I get distracted and forget where I am, so talking it out helps a lot. Oh no, it still lives! Oh. Oh. Get out, get out, get out! It's like a nice cozy hug, though. Oh, wait, Legends reference? Wait. Like, the only game well, League of Legends is too obvious. Mega Man Legends? Favorite morality series or favorite morality system in the whole series? I can't... Does Mega Man have a morality system? Really? Mega Man Legends has a morality system. I rented, well, Mega Man 64, which is, you know, the N64 version of the PS1 game. It apparently was inferior to the PlayStation version. Yeah, I don't really remember much about it because I didn't get to beat it. You know, just the one rental was not for very long. For you, you always talk back to video game characters, but only because they were some of your only childhood friends. That's a mood. Why do you think those are green socks with honey inside of them? Well, they are called sock ops, and I'm pretty sure they're deliberately meant to look like the Karibo shoe enemy from Mario 3. Get out here. So it would make sense they look like, and I think they do actually have, if not honey, some kind of sap at them. I believe they're sort of like pitcher plants, except with cute eyes. The game Seaman was made for me. Am I grossly misremembering, or did Leonard Nimoy provide the voice of the titular man-faced fish? Is there like a Let's Play of that game out there somewhere that's any good? I've never owned a Dreamcast. I've never owned a Sega console, so I have never gotten to experience it. I've just seen like little bits and pieces of clips when people talk about, oh, this game is so weird. And I have a really high tolerance for weirdness, for lack of a better word. Like, I don't even bat an eye at things that most people might look at and go like, oh, that's so weird. Maybe, but I've played so many quote-unquote weird video games in the past that I just don't even think about it. Hang on, I want to read the chat, but I should whack this mole first. Get out of here. Hang on. In Legends, if you're a good boy, your armor gets shinier if you're right. But you also get an event where Mega Man walks in on roll changing or something, and from then on she gives you a discount. What? Poor Roll. She should give you the 5-finger discount, by which I mean she cuts off 5 of your fingers. Shouldn't reward good behavior with that kind of degeneracy. Oh no. You watched an LP of Seaman and something awful years ago. Okay, one exists. I wonder if one is on the archive somewhere. Nimoy was the narrator, not Seaman. Okay, but he was involved in the game, so I was worried I was just pulling his name out of nowhere. Do I want Mario.exe link? Is this some kind of Mario creepypasta, much like Sonic.exe? Which is funny because while playing Kirby Superstar, I did make a quip about Meta Knight.exe after, I think Andorra mentioned the chase at the end of Revenge of Meta Knight looks like a creepypasta. If you're scum, you get access to seedier shops or big rewards if you recall correctly. Hey, I'm reading the chat. Mole. Ugh. Heck. Yeah, I need that screen gap. Anyway. But roll charges you black market prices in return, and your armor becomes really dark and dirty. So if you're a terrible person, you just neglect to bathe, is what I'm getting at here. Do not want Sonic creepypasta. Oh, that was you who said it. I had it in my head it was Andorra. Do I got brain? I don't know if I got brain. Sometimes. But considering how distractible I am, that may be up for debate. I don't think I want Sonic creepypasta either. I feel like so often video game creepypastas are done very clumsily, without any subtleties. Even stuff that I think is generally lauded as good, like the NES Godzilla one, which had some cool custom sprite work, even if it was maybe stretching credulity, that's the word I want, by displaying sprites that the NES wouldn't be able to display realistically. But then it got melodramatic, as they always do, which is a little disappointing. Have I already been up here? Did I already unlock this pipe? Oh, I'm just gonna double check. How much of a dumb joke was it regarding creepypasta? If it was 10 out of 10 dumb, it was you who said it. I don't remember. It was just a comment about how Meta Knight chasing you at the end of Revenge of Meta Knight kind of looked like a creepypasta, like, say, Sonic.exe. And all of a sudden, Mario looked hyper-realistic. Oh, okay, I see. I did unlock that already. I remember now. Just had to be sure. Excuse me, going back here. Oh, I don't need to be here. Hyper-realistic blood. What, is there an actual creepypasta like Kirby.exe? I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, they're usually done in such a clunky way. And if any of you have seen, like, corruptions done on video games, but I feel like you could genuinely make some good creepypastas utilizing that whole aesthetic. Because the way some games corrupt, they look and sound pretty spooky anyway. You don't need to do, and then suddenly there were hyper-realistic blood, and the spirit of my dead girlfriend came out of the TV or something, you know. There is a fan game. Why would we need a genuine Kirby.exe though? I mean, Kirby already has nightmarish horrors from beyond the cosmos as its final bosses most of the time. And clowns, I guess. Which may be even worse, depending on who you ask. Oh, good job, Luigi. I can now shop at all stores. I kind of want to go back to Toad Town since the pipe is right there. And see what kind of stuff I could buy. Are they going to let Luigi in but kick Mario out is what I want to know. Every time. Oh, that's not the kind of comment you'd make. The only creepypasta reference you ever make is, I went to GameStop and saw a copy with the title written in Sharpie. We have an official Demon Kirby image, but like, the only one I can think of is, in Star Allies, in the sort of arena mode you can unlock when you're on the spiciest difficulty. Then Kirby's portrait looks a little demonic, if memory serves. I think I mentioned that last stream when I played through Superstar Ultra with my best pal. Or not Superstar Ultra, sorry, Star Allies, and we did the arena on the spiciest difficulty, and I almost died on the final boss. I had like a sliver of health left. That would have been pretty bad. Zero is basically Kirby.exe, that's right. The Seaman LP is indeed archived. Heck yeah, I have to look that up later.
Good sirs, you appear to have made a bit of a mistake. We only allow customers of star rank or higher here. Move along, please.
What? No, Luigi's... I had to know. I had to know if they would kick me out or let me in. If I only had one bro at star rank. I don't know why Mario can't just sit outside. You know, like the significant other standing outside a store with... carrying all the bags. Mario dragging your brother down yet again. I know that's not what the comment means. The comment is about the spicy difficulties in Star Allies, but Andorra saying that the Seaman LP is archived, and then Spooter saying hot sauce. Just my brain parsed it as hot sauce, being like a new colloquial way of saying heck yeah, or alright. Hot sauce. You know, like hot dog, but hot sauce. They do not perceive Luigi. I do not see it. Ugh, stop that. Mario Tennis all over again. Which, incidentally, if any of you haven't seen Luigi's tournament victory cutscene in Mario Power Tennis, you should look it up because it's pretty funny. Mario delivers the trophy and then deliberately grinds his foot into Luigi's toe, like steps on his foot. Now I can go to the shop. Do you folks mind if I go back there? I want to keep upgrading POW, but I don't like all those wands. Ah! Hot sauce, by George. Kind of like awesome sauce. No, awesome sauce is deeply cursed. No, no, I don't want to fight you. I hate respawning encounters. I guess I could just leave. Mario Tennis in the GameCube had the greatest cutscenes. It did. I hope Nintendo continues the trend with Mario Golf Star. Is it called Star Rush? No. Yes? I think so, but I hope they have goofy cutscenes. The entire opening cutscenes was like 5 minutes of Wario and Waluigi trying to cause mischief, and lo, it was glorious. But yeah, Mario Golf Toadstool Tour was like that, and also glorious. There is a Mario.exe. It reminds me, I do not remember the name of it, but I've seen someone had made like an RPG Maker horror game starring Mario. But it's really dark and serious, and there's death and blood, and I feel like it only has, like, I looked up some gameplay footage of it, and it feels like it only has such a tangential relationship to the series as a whole, beyond the fact that Mario is there, and I think, like, maybe Luigi and Peach are mentioned. And it just felt like they could have done much better if they did not use Mario characters. Not to dismiss anyone's hard work, but it felt weird. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna do the thing again. It's because it's starting to get chuggy. I hate doing this, but it's the only thing that seems to fix it. There we go. Camelot made both games. You wonder what happened to that studio. They're still making stuff, aren't they? I mean, who did the Mario Tennis on the Switch? You know what I'm talking about? Oh good, I don't sound like a crazy person.
Oh, we've been waiting for you. Mr. Mario,
Luigi and Mario, yes? Wow, I didn't expect them to address Luigi first.
Please step up on the stage there if you would.
Is this what it's like in high-end department stores? Wow. I feel so elitist.
Huzzah! Allow me to offer a profound thanks for gracing our store with your presence this day. I am the head customer service toad, and I am pleased to have the chance to serve you today. Now then, we have prepared our signature 100-star service for our dear customers. May I suggest you take a seat on our plush sofa in the back? Please, please, I insist.
Oh, this feels like that bit in Hollow Knight where they're like, you look tired, please take a rest. Take a rest, take a rest, take a rest.
Some royal shroom tea, good sirs.
Nice. Only Mario went, I like to think Luigi's cup is just empty. I didn't get any tea? No? Okay.
And our signature foot massage. May we also offer you a complimentary whisker shaving?
Wait, I thought that said whiskey tasting.
How foolish of me.
I'll give the Mario Bros some whiskey.
Is everything satisfactory? If so, gaze upward. Let your shopping mind drift through the galaxy until you find that which you seek. Now then, for your order.
This is like a Sky Mall catalog I control with my mind. Kingware, Starware, how does this compare? It's not bad. They're still making all the golf and tennis games. But yeah, is the game, the one I'm talking about, called the Music Box? Is that it? Again, I don't want to sound like I'm making fun of the hard work somebody put into making a game, because obviously that's very difficult, but it didn't... The inclusion of Mario characters felt unnecessary. It's not that expensive. Why is this so... Oh, clear status effects. Oh, that's really good. Maybe if I really save up. Luigi prefers the Globin drippings. Oh no, he's hooked on it. Yeah, I don't need those. I like just the straight up power upgrade, but... This one actually wouldn't be too bad, but it would take up another accessory slot. I mean, I think I've got enough healing items for my SP that it's not so bad. I think I'll just get the straight upgrades here. Perfect. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Now to sell my crap. Ooh, scratch a scratch card, yes. That horror fan game is in the depths of your indie/fan game knowledge. Oh, a star! Nice! I got the star in the bougie shop.
A rank 1 win for the good sir. Our congratulations. You shall receive a refund of 40% of spent coins.
This doesn't seem like a great business model. I mean, considering you only let the elite of the elite in your store. What do you mean I had money? Where did it all go? Were you in a different tab?
Huzzah! We thank you! Return to us soon, heroes of commerce!
I think they said heroes. I only half saw that. If I went into a shop, I don't think I would want that kind of preferential treatment, because I would feel really awkward, especially if I went in there and decided I didn't like anything I saw. Hang in there, Bowser. We'll get you out of there eventually. But I bought some gears where my money went. No. I want to fight you. I'm sick of fighting you. Look out, an alien is gonna kidnap Luigi, and you're gonna have to go to a warped parallel mirror world. Like the what's it called in Luigi's Mansion? Like the Hidden Mansion? Was that it? Trying too hard to remember what it was called, and Luigi got knocked over. The Toads probably got commission. That's the only reason they were so nice. I've been in a Nordstrom before, and I don't know if people there get commission, but it kind of, again, it felt like they did. Because, well, either that or they expect people to shoplift. I don't know, but I feel really awkward if I'm in a store and, like, associates immediately approach me like, can I help you find anything? And I know they're just doing their job and they're trying to be helpful, and I appreciate it, but then I feel guilty if I don't buy anything or engage with them. But yeah, I went in a Nordstrom once because one had opened here a few years ago. I thought, well, I'm curious. I've never been in a fancy high-end department store before. Oh, this scarf looks nice. It's $200. I'm not paying $200 for a scarf. It might have been more than that. The point is, it was an outrageous price for a strip of fancy fabric. Some of the fashion items in there, too, and I say fashion very loosely, were, hideous. I have a photo on my phone I took of a coat I saw in there that was... Well, I'll try and post it on Twitter after stream if I remember, because, ugh. If chances are, if there's a horror indie/fan game I know about, you've heard about it back in high school. Were you sort of involved in that community way back when? Did you make one at all? That would be cool. You bring up a good point. The best way to get excellent service in a store, or excellent service, is to wear a baggy sweatshirt and a backpack. I mean, I think I was dressed relatively normally. You know, clean and tidy. Not wearing high-end stuff, but maybe because I'm younger. Let me in. I want to buy your wares, Fawful. Oh well. It's awkward when sales associates approach you in a store because usually you're just browsing. Me too. That's the issue, I think, 'cause I feel guilty then when I leave without buying anything. Sometimes I don't like going into a store if there are no other customers there because, of course, the sales associates are going to jump on you. Can I help you find anything? And again, I know it's their job. I'm not faulting them for it. But if I just want to browse and see if anything in there speaks to me, I feel really awkward when I don't buy anything. I'm too soft-hearted. Too much of a pushover, I know. I mean, I don't, like, buy something out of guilt. You know, I'm not that soft-hearted, but I feel bad. You've only ever bought one jacket from Nordstrom. That's because you needed a better jacket to wear in Chicago. I mean, was it like a good jacket, though? Like, of good quality? Oh, here's another pipe. Okay. I guess I'll just unlock this now. I mean, I get spending more money. Oh, where does this go? Oh, weird. Bowser's Castle. Actually, hang on. Do I want to attempt this now? Or am I going to get my tail kicked? How do I get out of here again? Can I even get there now? No, I don't think I can. I think I can only approach this from outside. Yeah. It is a good jacket, okay. I'm so used to clothing falling apart on me because, especially when you shop in the women's section, stuff is usually really thin because I guess they want you to layer it. It's all a racket is what it is. Like how stuff doesn't have pockets so they're not deep because they want you to buy like a bag with it or something instead of putting stuff in pockets. But yeah, like a lot of shirts and stuff I get wear out really quickly, especially the stuff I wear at work, so I'm always moving my arms around. Can I get out this way? Or no? I don't think so. Nope. You don't think you've ever been in a Nordstrom? It was like a weird and intimidating experience, but some of the fashions I saw were so laughably bad that it at least made it a novelty. Mostly I kept thinking, who has this kind of disposable income? I mean, I get, again, spending money on like a good jacket or something, or just even good shirts, stuff that you know isn't gonna fall apart on you. This isn't where I want to go, but there's a limit, I think. Like I saw, oh, this is a cute jacket. Oh, it's like $1,000, if not more. Never mind. If I'm good with jumping over attacks, I'll be fine with the secret boss. Well, sometimes. Sometimes I'm good with jumping over attacks. But yeah, I don't think I approach it from that pipe. I think I have to go back to the Bumpsy Plains and take the same hole that Bowser punched into a wall. I have enough attack pieces, right? I think. Yeah, I got 5. No, I need 6. Didn't I? The Wiggler said 6, right? The prices alone could do serious damage. Hang on. Oh, I didn't go into this room here. Yeah, this is where the Wiggler is blocking off. Okay, I have to go down there. I see. I just missed it. I don't know if I'll do the challenge node stuff, because I don't recall if I have to grind for that to make it not tedious. But I'll probably do the secret boss. I just gotta remember to do the secret boss. You were going to return a gift that didn't fit once, but the store had workers all in fancy suits, so you panicked and never went in. Don't you hate that when you, like, sometimes I go to a store and I feel like I'm underdressed for it? Or like I'm not wearing the same type of fashion that they would expect their clientele to have. They're gonna kick me out. I don't know why I have that irrational fear, but there you go. I dress very simply. Plus, with my job, there's not really a point in owning nice clothes because you would just ruin them. Sometimes in the past, I would wear, like, nice white shirts to work. Do not do that if you work in a coffee shop, as I learned the hard way. Oh, I'm reading this late. You made a demo for a game, but it was a run and gun, but you lost the only copy of the demo you made. Oh. Well, that just means you have to do it again, right? Except bigger and better. On a similar note, have any of you seen the surprise announcement Nintendo made for that Game Maker? That was too soon. Game Maker Garage? Oh, I wasn't really paying attention to. Oh well. Which is surprising, but pretty cool. I don't think I would get it because much like Mario Maker, I tend to get too big for my britches and I get these grandiose ideas in my head, but I don't have the patience to bring them to reality, and then I would just get frustrated and give up. You had the dumbest bug you had ever seen? Well, even dumber than these flat-faced fellas? You wore a white shirt when you worked in a bistro kitchen, and you have raspberry puree stains now. You could wear it for Halloween, right? Or just casually when you're out and about. See if anybody notices. Back in the first store I worked in our drive-thru for a while, we would use different colored markers to label cups. So the front of the house would use black markers, and for drive-thru we would use like red or something. And even today, I'm very good at getting Sharpie stains all over the sides of my palms. And at one point in the drive-thru, as I was passing out drinks, I had red Sharpie stains all over the sides of my palms. And people in the car were like, "Are you okay? Your hands are bleeding." I'm like, "Oh no, that's just markers." I should have said something like, "Oh, this is what happened to the last person who ticked me off." But no, I wouldn't do that. I'm too soft. Oh, they're purple spots. They're not red spots. So that's disappointing. Come on. Here we go. For some reason, you had a stupid bug where the character could not land, and he was stuck in an endless cycle of landing and teleporting slightly back up and landing again immediately. I'm impressed you got it to do that. Maybe you should have tried to turn it into a feature instead of a bug. Is there nothing else here I need? I guess not. Give me them beans. Give me the bean. That programming game looks really neat. You're excited to see what people come up with. I hope so too. Or rather, like, I also want to. I was gonna say I hope so, or rather I hope that Nintendo allows people to share their creations online. It's just the sentence got completely jumbled up in my head. I mean, you can share stuff in Mario Maker, so that's probably a good sign, but then again, it's Nintendo, and you know how backwards they can be about online. I mean, it only took them, like, what, 2 years to add online, proper online to Super Mario Party? Hang on, I'm gonna do the thing again. I don't know why Dimblewoods is so pokey. Let me boop, 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 boop. Okay, thank you for your continued patience with me, everybody, as I fix that.
Let's go! Okie dokie.
For you, you have the patience to create levels in those kinds of games. Your issue is that when you're given so many options, you typically get overwhelmed and can't decide what to do. Me too! Like, decision fatigue, I think. And I think that's also part of my problem, is that, like, so many possibilities, I don't know what to focus on. Gee, Morri not being able to focus, why does that sound familiar? Is there nothing up here? Aha. Here we go. There had to be something up here. Secrets. DXSP socks. And a bean. Nice. You couldn't jump, so you couldn't finish the demo. You fixed it eventually, but the solution was extremely stupid. What was the solution then? When you were a kid, you went to a game design camp, and you'd love to remake that game at Nintendo's thing. That's so cool, you got to go to a game design camp. I didn't know such a thing existed. I mean, not to give away my age. I mean, back when I was tiny, the thought of working on video games professionally was still a pipe dream. Pun kind of intended, considering what we're playing. But, like, you know, I'd want to work, up here, I'd want to work for Nintendo or something, and of course, you know, you get laughed at for it or told that's not going to happen. You're never going to make money for, for making video games, or even, my dad liked to joke about getting paid for playing video games because of some newspaper boomer comic he saw once. Like, can you beat the big boss at the end? $10,000. But now we have streamers actually getting paid to do it, so. Although the being good at video games part is debatable.
Did you go recover some attack pieces? Ah, you got 6 pieces, huh? That is taking responsibility. State of alert lifted. You have more responsibility. Find the attack pieces ahead. Find all that hide in the woods ahead to create an attack that can shake the very ground. But I smell danger up ahead. You must collect them quickly.
Ominous. So for reference, you used an edited version of Retro Mega Man Sprite to save time. Like so many Sprite comics back in the day. And if I recall, when Mega Man is jumping or falling, his right foot is pointed down, so the sprite is like 1 to 3 pixels taller. Following you so far. What is, oops, no. Switch, there we go. let Tiny Mario go off and do his thing. Wait. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! I was more focused on this bean over here I didn't get. But yeah, Mario. You weren't told the details, but your mother said she once won a local Halo tournament. Oh, that's so cool. Your mom rules. Your mom is an epic gamer, confirmed. I don't remember if I've said on stream, but back in the first Splatoon, I had wound up befriending a couple of other players who they would always play together, and sometimes we'd exchange messages on Miiverse.
Mamma mia.
Thanks, Luigi. I guess maybe I should try not to fight these guys since I'm solo, but they don't do a lot of damage anyway. And then in Splatoon 2, you know, I became friends with them through that game as well. And with the advent of the Switch Online app that let you play, or rather let you do voice with friends you had online. I played Salmon Run with them and did voice with them. Usually I'd be way too shy for that kind of thing, but I mean, I knew they were both ladies, so it was a little less intimidating.
Mamma mia.
But anyway, it turns out, so they were both moms, and both, I think, like, middle-aged-ish. And they were so cute. Like, in Salmon Run, they didn't... I gotta stop doing that. Didn't, like, know the names of any of the bosses. And would call them goofy, like, mom nicknames. Like, the only one I can remember off the top of my head, unfortunately, was the Scrapper, which they both called the little TV guys. I know at least one of them, her son, would sometimes come by and, like, comment on his mom playing. But they were so sweet and really cute, and despite, like, the momisms and just generally sounding like they were overwhelmed by the whole experience, they were really good at the game. It was very surreal. I haven't played with them in a long time, although I see them playing League together. Not uncommonly. So dang it, I hope they're well. I hope those middle-aged squid moms are well. Superstar Saga was like the MVP for sprite comics. I could see why. I mean, they're so expressive and there's so many of them. Back in my day, people used Mega Man sprites were the... Good job, Luigi.
Mario.
Oh no, he's being digested. Oh boy. Mega Man sprites were the, like, the most common
Mamma mia.
base for sprite comics. I saw Kirby as well and stuff from Mario, but Mega Man was the joke. Anyway, I'm reading the chat before I keep scrolling, or keep playing. So because of that extra gap below the sprite due to the foot, when the game would change to the standing sprite, the engine has an origin point to keep track of the coordinates of the sprite and whatnot, and it was in the same spot for all the sprites. The issue with it is it doesn't account for when the sprites are taller. Okay, I can see how this can cause some problems. You know a lot of epic people thanks to Bug Fables. That may or may not include me. Well, I may or may not be honored. I was thinking earlier today I should draw some more bug art, but I don't know what. My brain just feels like it's been kind of empty this week. Just been a lot going on. You were the only person you ever came across who made sprite comics with Paper Mario sprites. You felt so cool for that. What do you mean you felt cool? That is cool. You should still feel cool. Boy, this is not good. Ugh. Gross. Ugh. I'm just in its corpse now.
Huh?
Oh. Well, this is awkward. Just accept it. Free sleeping bag. Anyway, so because the character is technically taller, it doesn't account for that extra height. So the character would be shorter when it lands, fall again, go back to the falling animation, and just loop. Oh no. So yeah, it really is like a Karibo shoe. You had to screw around with the origin point until it was fixed. Ugh, what a nightmare. I'm glad you fixed it. Yeah, that's just what game design is just fixing a series of wacky bugs, right? Like, I know I've seen a post on Super Mario Broth about how, I don't remember if it was Mario Galaxy, but there's a Mario game where there's like a mushroom, like a polygonal mushroom somewhere hidden off screen. They can't delete it because if they delete it, then the game breaks. Something like that. I'll have to try and find the post later. Have a good one, Dawn. Sleep well. Pet Willow for me.
When's the boss coming back? I mean, you kind of look like the boss, don't you?
Do you not see, like, the green man protruding from the top of his dead sock op? Ugh. This is like the thing, basically, when you get right down to it.
That gross green thing you're chugging. I saw a red one. I'm sure some of the other sock op went ahead and chugged it.
I don't like using the word chugging for this either.
You look a little pale, buddy. You gonna chug that thing?
Ugh.
You know the block above the bramble patch? Mine.
I love chugging on those things. Seriously, too good. All blocks are good, but ones with attack pieces are great. I'm what you call a discriminating chugger. I only chug the best. Yeah, chug is gonna cease to have meaning after this.
Gotta say, that green thing looks unchuggable.
Could you perform the Heimlich maneuver on me if needed?
So hungry. That shabby green thing. I so want to chug that.
No, you don't want to chug, Luigi. Do not chug, Luigi. Kind of like how Donkey Kong 64 had a game-breaking bug, and the only way the devs could fix it is to use the memory pack. I totally forgot about that, but yeah, that sounds right. That whole game. I think this is like the third stream in a row where Donkey Kong has come up. Specifically Donkey Kong 64. I don't think Donkey Kong 64 came up during Curb, but Donkey Kong definitely did. You've made sprite animations with Twewy. Do people say, I always read it as Twewy. Does anybody say the acronym out loud? I've always read it as Twewy. And Sonic Sprites, does that count? Totally counts. Fortnite Chug Jug. Fortnite is another game I have never played. And I'm kind of too scared to touch it. Sonic Sprites would have never been allowed on the Nintendo Power forums, which is where you posted yours. It's delightful. Are there a lot of people posting sprite comics to the Nintendo Power forums? Wait, I'm gonna sound really old, but are any of you familiar with Camp Hyrule? Which is sort of like an online social thing they did every summer.
Mine! No, mine! I found it first, not you. Me. So I get to chug it. You're such a hog, Karibo. What you got? You gonna chug that green thing? Give it to me. I'll chug both the red and green.
These fellows are sounding more like college frat boys with all the chugging they're doing.
You pig! You got a block in your hole right now.
You shut your block hole.
I'm sick of icky blocks. No way! The red one is all mine. Nuh-uh.
Mario.
What's this craziness? That guy's not a sock op?
No, I'm just wearing the corpse of one. Just shimmy out of there. Oh. My legs. Oh.
Wow. What? That was weird. You crawled into a KO'd sock op and hopped around. That's just sick. Whatever. It worked out. Now we can chug both those guys at once. Mine.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
That sounds somewhat familiar. You weren't a fan of Zelda back then, so you never paid attention to it. It wasn't strictly Zelda themed. It was like an online summer camp, I guess, for lack of a better word. They called it Camp Hyrule, but I think it encompassed a lot of Nintendo's primary properties. So not just Zelda. I think there was Mario in there too. Yeah, let's use a special attack. Why not? Didn't really get internet access to the 360 era. Boy, I feel old. I remember when computers, or rather modems, made that horrific dial-up sound. I mentioned, I think, a couple streams ago I've been playing, I finished it, this game called Paradise Killer. And there's points in the game where you use the protagonist's laptop to interface with things, and it makes the same horrible internet modem connecting sound. Ah, jeez. Oh, okay, when it has the honey, it switches sides. I get it, I get it. So, you know what, let's just hit it with a hammer. I think that's more expedient. Pew. I'm not even gonna read out that onomatopoeia of the dial-up connecting sound, because I would not be able to do it justice. Not without hurting my throat, and possibly summoning a demon. You had a computer around since early 2000, but the internet was off limits. Then what did you do on the internet? Or not on the internet, on the computer. Obviously nothing on the internet, because you didn't have it. All you remember playing was the Sega Games Collection, Freddy Fish 3, Sonic R. Oh, you had the PC version of Sonic R. Sonic R is not a good game, but that soundtrack's still pretty good. I would like, I don't know, more, not a sequel exactly. I mean, we have the Sonic and All-Stars Racing, but more of that Eurobeat trash. What do you mean I bite my tongue? Like, I mean, Sonic R, and it doesn't control great, you know? It's slippery and short. I mean, I'm not saying it's horrible. The music's good. Unless you're saying I need to bite my tongue about saying that Eurobeat trash is good, because it is good.
You can now use snack baskets.
Sure. I don't remember how to use this one. Get good. I mean, I played Sonic R on the Sonic... Was it Sonic Gems collection it was on, or Sonic Dreams collection? But I've played Sonic R, and I got all the emeralds, and I won all the cups because I was stubborn. Okay, I just mash A. And then I just press B at the top. Okay. Let's try it at least once. Sonic R is in your drawer behind you. Did I beat Super Sonic with the Tails doll? I don't think I did. I don't know if I was that stubborn. You know what I like is that, I guess, at least the official Twitter account for Sonic the Hedgehog acknowledges the whole fan theory that the Tails doll is somehow like a malevolent entity. It does seem weirdly out of place in that game. Okay, cool. Let's get out of here. The comics. I know that Tails doll appears in the comics somewhere, but I haven't gotten to read any of the recent Sonic comics. I mean, the most recent ones I've seen are the old Archie comics with the questionable artwork back in the day. There we go. We're good. It transforms into a literal demonic thing? Wow. That's cool. Did they explain, like, where it came from? I don't recall if, like, it's ever mentioned anywhere that Dr. Eggman, or Robotnik, I should say, ever built it. Or, do I need this for anything? Why is this here? If he built it or not. I mean, I already got that block, so maybe I don't need it for anything. Nothing down here. Oh, that's not what I want. That's not what I want either. There we go. Even the transformation, which reminds you of Metal Overlord. Was that Sonic Heroes? I can't remember. It's been so long. It was all Eggman. Okay.
Did you find the attack pieces that you sought? An attack that makes the ground shake is very dangerous indeed. I must request that you use it elsewhere, not in this wood.
Alright, alright. Let's go knock a guy over. Okay, that is Sonic Heroes. I feel like I've blocked out a lot of Sonic Heroes. I mean, I played it. I, you know, beat all the stories. I got the proper ending and all that. I don't know how I made myself suffer through those... the wonky collision of the special stages, but by golly, I did it. Have a good one, Andorra. Thank you very much for joining us. I will... Well, I can't say... I don't want to make anyone feel obligated by saying I'll see you on Tuesday, but, you know, I'll see you when I see you. Eggman, the guy who's willing to summon the demons of hell in order to build an amusement park. Is that what Sonic Colors was? Sonic Colors I have never played, unfortunately, so wait, I haven't been here. What is this? There are some gaps in my Sonic knowledge. I mean, I am a Nintendo fan. First and foremost. Oh, okay, that's how I get up there, I see. Oh, that was Sonic Unleashed. I haven't played that one either. Game Eggman is like a saint compared to comics Eggman. Interesting. Tell me more. I haven't read them, but I know there's comics out there where, like, Dr. Eggman and Dr. Wily are pals, which I think is delightful. I would like more of that. So, comic Eggman is dead. That's a great sentence to start on. You know that Eggman in the comics was much more malevolent, both in terms of personality and appearance, if his red eyes were any indication. At least, like, the early comics and the American cartoons, like Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and especially the Saturday morning Sonic cartoon. Robotnik was a lot more intimidating looking than his game counterpart. A little more grotesque, I would say. You don't mean he'll come back dead. He's perma-dead. Died horribly. I mean, it's a comic book, though. I want to solve a puzzle, but let's knock a dude over first. But I mean, you know when people die in comic books, it doesn't mean anything. Or they're gonna fake you out. Like, I just remember this 4-issue miniseries with Sally in the original Archie comics, and how it's like, Sally is dead, but just kidding, not really. We can't kill off a principal character. Have your minds open to a ground-shaking attack? Shall you try it out? Yes, please. So another version then came, or rather another version of Eggman who roboticized himself showed up after he nuked Sonic and Co to death. Like actual, like, are you using nuke hyperbolically, or like actual nuclear fission was involved? Also, does that mean the comics, the newer comics, still acknowledge the whole roboticization thing from the older comics? Anyway, let's knock this fella over. You're being literal. Goodness. Eggman, who's spitting your cornflakes? And I guess if you're really determined to get that hedgehog, well, a nuke is one way to do it. Good luck outrunning that, Sonic. Oh no, I lost a donut! And like a Swiss cake roll. Yay! Why do I feel so empty? Oh no, you're statues to yourself. You're false idols. Funny, you always thought that Eggman's first choice when it comes to friends in an evil video game scientist community would be Dr. Cortex, since they both specialize in experimenting on animals. I saw some art, actually, a few days ago. I don't know if I could find it again. I think it was on Tumblr, of Eggman, Wily, and Cortex all, like, being evil together, and then all three of them doing, like, the prostrating themselves on the ground, begging for forgiveness pose like Wily does. It was cute. He nukes Sally, Sonic, his children, Mobius. What? I mean, it's nice that the comics are still including Sally and Mobius. I felt like they would have dropped that, but I guess not. Remember, kids, inflation is the answer to all of life's problems. I think it depends on who you ask. This new pose displeases me, and gluing all those posts back together will be very tiresome. And now a 1,000-year pose has fallen into the past's void. Outer space waves will crash now on an empty mental shore. I requested my balance upset, but did not believe. How sad. But I am already over my saddened state. I am at peace. Can we ever start Cure now?
Hey! Hand it over!
Thank you, Starlo. No, I do not feel like it now. Leave me at one with the sky.
Are you crazy? You're a sage! You have to keep your promise to us!
Please, just like rip his limbs off, Starlo. Go ham. Yes, I promised. Wait a moment. I lack energy. Sir? 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 Oh. Fell out of the bed. Alright, cool. I offer this. Yay. It's scary that that version of Eggman was the one who was in the Archie comics. I mean, that is the more malevolent-looking Eggman compared to the jolly rotund fella from the games, relatively speaking. I got the 3rd star Cure, woohoo. Oh, this new pose pleases me greatly. Waves of energy flow up from the earth to me. I shall now assume this pose for 100 years. Well, if you would leave me to my meditations.
Okay, you have all 3 of the star cures. Let's race to Dr. Toadley's in Toad Town. Thanks, Mr. Chakron.
You travel to Toad Town. That is quite a walk. Would it not be easier to fly to Toad Town?
You can do that?
The power of outer space, I mean, the Earth, is mighty. A short time ago, I launched a large, angry being. Do you dare? Will you try it? I mean, I want to solve that puzzle, but I think it just gets you beans. People want to just get on with things, or you want to chill and solve the puzzle? Well, I read about Eggman in the comics. Like, even what happened in Sonic Adventure 2 and Unleashed, you don't think Game Eggman would nuke everything to kill Sonic. Oh, that Eggman looked like Game Eggman. Oh, goodness. I mean, a lot of what happens in Sonic Adventure 2, I don't necessarily... Okay, Eggman did threaten to blow up everything, but I mean, it was his grandfather that really went off the deep end. Boy, Sonic Adventure 2 was a weird game. You know, I think I'm just gonna get on with it and then come back and do puzzles later. Very well. Your journey begins by gazing into outer space. Do not watch me. It is no fun if you know my secret. Your vote is going to Bowser's castle and fighting the secret boss. Here I go. You go. With our minds? Amy hostage situation where he literally threatened to blow Amy's brain out? Did he? I'm trying to remember that. Like, I've played through Sonic Adventure 2 more than once, and parts of the plot are just kind of a blur to me. I'm gonna go to Toadley's, and then I'm gonna see about doing that secret boss before we call it an evening, if that is agreeable. He pointed a gun at her head, did he? How do I forget this? Maybe it just seemed weirdly out of character. I was gonna say a gun in a Sonic game before Shadow the Hedgehog, but I mean the military organization is called Gun, so. In Eggman's defense, Shadow did piss on his wife. I can't say I remember that either. I'm gonna poke in here first. Oh yeah, this is just the room full of big Todds. It was the scene where he shoots Sonic out into space. I remember that. And Sonic abruptly being like, oh, I saw Shadow do Chaos Control. I'm gonna do Chaos Control. With, I think, a fake emerald? I don't know. Sonic Adventure 2 was weird. This is just events, right? Yeah, okay. Boy, I don't know how I feel about Sonic games as a whole, trying to do more serious plots. I mean, not that you can't do serious emotional plots with goofy-looking talking animal characters, but I feel like Sonic generally swings too far in both directions, that it just winds up being goofy more than anything. The only reason Sonic complied was Amy was being held at gunpoint. Okay, obviously I need to play Sonic Adventure 2 again. I would stream that, honestly. Here you go. Synthesize us a vaccine.
Incredible! Have all 3 star cures been found? They have. And did I ever doubt you guys would find them? Never. So what do we do with the 3 cures? Silence!
Big meaty paws. This doesn't feel very scientific. But then again, I'm not a doctor.
Have I done it? I have. Did I do it? I did. I have bonded the 3 star cures to create, what shall I call it? Miracle Totally Cure.
Miracle Cure! Great name.
No, Miracle Totally Cure.
With this, we can destroy the blockade at Peach's castle.
Can that wait? It can. Let's ask one thing at a time of our Miracle Cure.
Don't want to tire it out.
Cure!
This feels like one of the cutscenes you'd see at the end of a Mario Party board. Like, specifically the first Mario Party. Where the stars make, like, a rainbow bridge appear. Or whatever else. Did I play more than one board in the first Mario Party? No, I think I just did Mario's Rainbow Castle when I streamed it. I'll have to go back to that.
What? What was that? Must I chuckle? I must. Go outside and you'll see. As expected, I have trounced the blorbs.
The blorbs are cured? Yes! You know, Mario and Luigi and me, we did collect the star cures.
Is it time to go? It is. To the final battle. The Miracle Cure will smash that blockade.
Boy, vaccines can really do anything these days, huh? I got the Miracle Cure! Wow, if only if it was that easy. Thanks for everything, Dr. Toadley. We'll use it right away.
Will the blockade fall to that cure's power? It certainly will. But will it defeat the Dark Star? That we simply do not know. The power of the Dark Star's darkness is unfathomable.
Well, first we'll get into Peach's castle, then we'll use our power to do something.
You will! Will you guys make it happen? You will. Do I need my crystal to tell me that? I do not.
Let's get a move on! To Peach's castle!
Do I have something for you before the final battle? I do. Will it be useful? It surely will. Is it wonderful? It certainly is. Will you get on with it?
You certainly won't. Does my intern have it at the front desk? She probably does.
Spare me. Spare me.
It's crazy the pistol isn't even censored for the GameCube version. Yeah, I was thinking, well, going over the recording for Kirby Superstar the other day, Meta Knight just outright says, prepare to die. Which is kind of shocking for the era. But I didn't even think about it. I feel like when the ESRB rates stuff, they don't play all the way through the game.
Mr. Mario, Mr. Luigi, this way, please.
Why is it so slow?
Doctor totally told you, right? Yes, we would like you to take this special attack.
I'm thinking of the wrong era. Oh.
Keep an eye on your SP and use it sparingly in the battle.
Yeah, that is before the ESRB, now that you mention it. But, I mean, back in the day, though, there were still the whole moral guardians and how so many games couldn't say die or kill. You know, and you had to scrub out any references to religion or alcohol, like all bars in Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger became cafes.
And try to go to sleep early in the evenings, okay? And be sure to eat a varied diet, not just mushrooms. Well, take care of yourselves. I mean, keep up the good work for the sake of the kingdom.
Oh, nice. What did I get? Mighty Meteor. I can now use Mighty Meteors. Okay, let's try it out. If anything, antagonist saying die was more common back then in children's stuff. I don't think in games, though. Oh yeah, I remember this attack. It takes a long time to do, though. Yeah, I get it. Don't forget about the milk bar Majora's Mask. I don't think that was, like, censored for a Western release, though. I think it just was always a milk bar. You know, it's not like, again, in Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger, they had to scrub out all references to alcohol.
Dr. Toadley! Oh, Mario! You hear the huge news? The blorbs are cured! They cured it! You heard, right? Dr. Toadley rules! And Toad Town is peaceful again! Now the mall will be jumping! If you haven't yet checked out every shop, you oughta! Get on that!
I should actually go back in the clinic and talk to all the no longer realm boys.
So the blorbs are all taken care of. That's a relief. Now all we have left to do is take Peach back.
What about Bowser in the safe?
Let's use the miracle cure to destroy the castle blockade.
I'm gonna have to do my magic to speed this thing up again. Ugh. Whatever I stream next is not gonna be this fussy, I promise. I don't know what it's gonna be, but not like this. Oh, Puff Puff and Dragon Quest, which you find extremely funny. I mean, even in Japanese, it was still Puff Puff, if memory serves. I don't remember, like, what they said in the English versions of the earlier Dragon Quest. If they ever alluded to what it was implied to be or not. Which, of course, was pressing slimes on the either side of one's face for a massage. And nothing else.
Cured! I'm cured!
Well, that's all that's in here, huh? Alright. That's a disappointment. Never could get into Dragon Quest. I've played a little bit of... Well, I guess I haven't played much Dragon Quest, so I can't say I never really got into it. I played some of 9, and I liked what I played. But I think a lot of those classic RPG elements kind of put me off. Like, especially earlier Dragon Quests, I know they get really grindy. And I don't really have the patience for it. What's my inventory like? Maybe I'll go just buy some more items in general. You found the slime thing to be so funny for some reason? Oh, it is funny. I think it's hilarious. I know when I first started playing Final Fantasy XIV, there was currently a Dragon Quest crossover event going on. And in, like, the main hub city, there are a bunch of women in like revealing outfits offering a poof poof. Would you like a poof poof? With the same shocked expression on your Warrior of Light's face, which is pretty funny. With the, like, the camera angle glancing strategically downwards at their chests. Like, Final Fantasy, please, I just started playing. You did enjoy the earlier ones up until the 3DS one. Love Heavenly Bride, really love Sentinel of the Skies. Which ones were those? I know I read a Let's Play once of... which one was it? I want to say it was the 4th one? With Elena and Ragnar and Torneko. And I liked the story of that one a lot. It seemed like it was really... like, having to deal with the AI doing their own thing seemed really frustrating at points, especially the healer not doing what you wanted him to. I think this is where... was it? No, it wasn't Bubble Lake. Was it? Where's the hole that Bowser made? Oh, there's all this stuff I haven't been to yet. It was in Bumpsy Plains, right? Which pipe is Bumpsy Plains? Heavenly Bride is the one where you can marry your childhood friend Bianca, or 2 other girls. I think the only time I've seen, pardon me, hiccups is Bianca was in Fortune Street on the Wii, the like the pseudo Monopoly type of game, because Bianca was one of the playable characters in that one. I hate Monopoly. I really hate Monopoly, but for some reason I really liked Fortune Street. Okay, this is Dimblewood. Sorry, I don't remember where each pipe goes where. Oh, Sentinel of the Skies. Is that Dragon Quest IX? So yeah, I have played that one. Bumpsy Plains can be reached by going to Dimblewood and going straight north. Thank you! Oh, let me in the pipe. But you didn't do that. Playing that game with that one character. Just one character made it so much fun. Because when I played it, I only ever ran with a full party of 4. Is it one of those RPGs where your experience is divided between all active party members? So if you only have one party member, they level up a lot faster. I know some people will play Etrian Odyssey like that, like with challenge runs where they only have one character. Because of course, it's so much easier to die. Oh, right. Honey means they go both ways. But you level up so much faster. Experience was divided, okay. I can see that being fun then, with just one character. Unless you encounter monsters with either one-hit kill moves or status effects like petrification, where you're effectively dead if you get hit by it and there's no one to cure you. I don't remember if 9 has that because it's been so long. Every time I'm gonna look at power, and every time I'm gonna be disappointed. Maybe I should go back to that game if my 3DS wasn't broken. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm just double checking my map here. Okay, this way. Thank you very much for the directions, Zarthwomp. Oops, I didn't mean to go back down that way. I don't know what it is about this game specifically, that I have difficulty navigating the world map. Maybe just because I'm streaming it and it's harder for me to piece things together because my brain is always working, or rather taking in different streams of information at once, by which I mean the game and the chat. Like, I definitely get hit a lot more when I'm streaming than when I play this game solo. You think that's why you love Dragon Quest IX? One character makes the game challenging but doable. Again, so long as you're not at the mercy of, like, instant kills and whatnot. Which I know for some people that's just part of the challenge, I suppose, but I would find that so frustrating. I don't like it when, you know, games just decide you lose through no fault of your own. Like, in Devil Survivor on the DS, there was some mission I was doing where you had to defeat demons and not let them kill these NPCs that were trying to escape. And one of the demons, I didn't have enough movement to physically get to any of the demons or NPCs before a demon reached an NPC, got a critical hit on one of them and killed it. Or killed them, I should say, not it. And that was it. That's just, oh, you lose, game over. I couldn't even do anything about it. What is up here? I want to know what's up here. Like, at least give me a chance. Don't let them get a lucky critical. I'm gonna fight this sunflower seed. You don't really recall there being instant kills. Okay, because I know Dragon Quest has spells like... Whoa. What are you doing? Spells like Kathwack. Jeez. Or, whatever they're called. Oh! You become the large boys. Don't do that. There are instant kill moves, but there are items and skills to counter. Okay. That's not so bad. It's not like, oh, we just decide that you lose. I don't like instant kill mechanics in RPGs unless there's a reasonable way to counter or avoid them. Just because then it ends up feeling cheap, you know? If I get a game over, I want it to be because of some mistake or miscalculation that I made, and not because the RNG abruptly decided, nah, not today. More prep work, sure, but you like the strategizing. Yeah, it's unsatisfying. And I mean, since experience would normally be divided amongst 4 people, but it's all going to one character, you're not having to spend a long time grinding them up either, which is nice. Maybe someday I should do like a challenge run of Etrian Odyssey with one character, but then knowing some of the shenanigans like FOEs and whatnot can pull, I don't know if I want to suffer that much. Can I not jump up here? Am I missing something obvious? I mean, I'll get this bean. What the heck? That's why you've been really into World of Horror lately. I mean, like, you know, you can do some things to circumvent your inevitable demise in World of Horror, but I've seen, maybe, like, again, they've changed sort of the odds of certain things happening when I initially saw it play, because it was sort of earlier in its early access release. Well, I guess it's still in early access, but the person I saw playing it would keep losing runs due to running out of reason, and they would... After a point, they would deliberately try and circumvent that by, you know, trying to recover reason whenever possible and avoiding events that they knew would cause their reason to take a hit. And still, they would keep losing because their reason ran out. And that's just frustrating. Okay, I guess I can't get up there. Well, there's a pipe up there, so I suppose that's how I get up there initially. Mysterious. Oh, whatever. Let's go to Bowser's Castle. So many things can go wrong, but you plan and act according to it. I don't think they were making mistakes, but also, you know, it was their first time playing the game. I can't expect someone to have encyclopedic knowledge. I have seen, like, Let's Plays for Mega 10 games, and they deride the games as being really easy. You know, and you shouldn't have trouble with this, and everybody else is a scrub. And it's like, well, you know all the enemies' attacks and weaknesses and resistances. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. And, you know, all the cheap tricks they pull because, you know, you have a guide at your disposal. I don't think you get to call a game easy if you're using a guide for everything, you know? Currently, you almost always lose to Doom, but typically at the end, and you're only 2 to 3% from winning. Oh, that's so frustrating, though. When you're right there, and then your Doom counter hits 100. Ooh. Oh, World of Horror is definitely a game of knowledge. Okay, that makes sense. And I could see somebody just starting out struggle a lot because they don't know what's coming up or how to avoid or mitigate certain things. You know it's your fault? I mean, it still sucks though, you know, when you get so close. When you try your best and you don't succeed. Oops, that is not what I... Oh, I guess I don't have to do this. I guess I can just jump up here. Okay. Ooh, a bean. How are we doing on time? Like, you'll forget the second case or enemy you fought, or you didn't do a battle right. Do they always ask, like in the tower, what's the second enemy you fought? It'd be mean if it was, like, what is, like, the third enemy you fought, or what is the seventh enemy you fought? Like, I don't know. I don't pay attention. Oh, right. This. Yeah. I don't care about your dumb sign. It's almost always second enemy. Okay. Let's see. That's right, I gotta come back here with Bowser at some point, since he can break that. If I haven't done so already, I don't think I have. Can't believe we're getting kind of, I say kind of close to the end of this, but there's still stuff I have to do. There's still Peach's castle. We still have to get Bowser out of the safe. Maybe. No, I don't want to fight you. You're probably not worth it experience-wise. I have to get all the blitties, too. I know well I'm going to be able to use the attack you get from the blitties, though, with the mouse, but I'll try. Because it's a really good attack, and it would be a shame not to be able to utilize it properly. Oh, heck. Ugh. To be honest, one of the newer characters isn't balanced at all. All stats go up by 1 every 10% of Doom. I could see that being maybe not exploitable, but man, this sucks. I hope this is the right way to get across here, because I don't remember otherwise. There we go. Okay, almost there, almost there. Was it in the castle itself, or no? It was this way, wasn't? No, I just came from this way. No, what am I thinking of? I had it in my head you got to it from elsewhere. Maybe that black pipe was faster. I don't recall. Well, I guess I have to fight this abomination anyway. Her bad point is she has the charisma of a pile of turd. Oh, that's not nice, but evocative. What is this? I guess I can't use it. Can I send Mario in here? Yeah. Come on. There we go. Pow Mush Jam. She starts at -3? I didn't know your stats could go into the negatives, except for, like, temporarily, like, your health or reason going into the negatives and the next fight will kill you kind of thing. Let's see. What did I get? Raises power if you eat a mushroom. Interesting. I think my problem is if I equipped that, I would forget I had it. Oops, that's not what I want. This is what I want. Oh, I am so grateful for people being patient with the chugging that this emulator is doing. It frustrates me too. You didn't either, and you checked it after realizing you kept failing every charisma check possible with her. I think it should wrap back around to, like, maximum charisma. Like, how people might have a fascination with the macabre, or, like, you know, something that is so... What the heck? Nega Yoshi. Oops, that was the wrong bro. Something so ugly that you can't look away, you know? Yeah, underflowing, exactly. Underflow buffer, whatever the term is. It's in the basement of the castle, right? Hope I'm not going the wrong way. I'm gonna feel very silly. Oh, maybe the black pipe would have been faster and I'm just a ding-dong. Okay, Okay, it's there, though. How do I get there, though? I don't remember at all how this map connects here, maybe? Goes down to here? What's in that green pipe over there? Hello.
Welcome, guest. Welcome to Fawful Theater. The theater is just straight through the doors, of course. And to your right, a pipe that leads underground, but there is little to interest guests there. Oh, maybe that is where I have to go. But first, beans. Nuclear Gandhi? Yeah, I actually read a little while ago that I know it's very famous in Civ that how Gandhi supposedly, his aggression would overflow to max, but apparently that isn't true. The devs have gone on record of saying that, and I think people just noticed it more because they weren't expecting him to do it. Whoa. Gotta say, dude, this stash, way cool. It's the king of stashes. Totally. Emperor stash. I didn't mean one of those.
Well, does anybody want to tell him that being dead he can't grow hair? I guess suppose he could just wear a fake one.
Lord Fawful's autograph session is now over. If you want an autograph, notify us before the show. Ah, killer show. I'm beat. But I gotta get tickets for the next show right now.
Fandom. A terrifying thing. Once at the, there's a comic convention here, every year. I've only been a couple times, because the focus is really heavily on Western comics, and which isn't necessarily my thing, but, you know, they have celebrities that come, and you can pay to get photos with them and get their autographs, and there's panels of them, and I know one year Sigourney Weaver came, and I didn't go near where she was, but my brother did. Like, he passed by the area, and he said, like, she was, like, surrounded by, like, curtains and a screen, where no one else was, probably to stop, like, you know, gross nerds from creeping on her.
Mario! This room, there's something here. How do I know? Call it Star Sprite sense. Something's just not right.
I don't trust that Goomba.
Those sure are some giant buttons, huh? You think the door in the back opens if we press those things? Maybe we missed some hints about this room in the castle or something. Mario, I think we ought to look around more and come back.
Come on, Starlo, what's with that attitude? Somebody read the signs. Preservation chamber. Oh yeah, we read this already. That's right. Okay, there's code notes somewhere.
This preservation chamber, I don't know, what exactly are they preserving in there? And speaking of, I saw a bunch of odd notes scattered around the castle underground. You think maybe those have something to do with this? Yeah, gotta be. I am solving this riddle, by gum, in the name of Lord Fawful.
Well, even if you solve it, buddy, you don't have arms to press the buttons with, but Godspeed. Fun fact, Nuclear Gandhi was actually a hoax until the devs actually implemented it. You had to spend $125 on a William Shatner photo for your dad, and that man just kind of ignored you. I mean, imagine if you were William Shatner at a comic convention, and you're probably being swarmed with nerds and questions from nerds. You know how questions from nerds can get. Wait, is this... Because I said in the castle underground. But, I mean, not just here, right? Like around... Is this also... This is also part of the underground, isn't it? I think. He actually wasn't. Oh. Go check out what this room is on the right. Actually, no, I probably just missed that as Bowser. It's not important, I'm sure. Let me poke around some more. Oh, he actually wasn't. Well, never mind then. I don't know, I still feel like William Shatner would probably just get burned out from having to do so many conventions over the years. I mean, I would, but I also get burned out really quickly from having to be sociable. Like, when I've gone to conventions, like, for the rest of the week, I'm just extremely cranky. Do not talk to me.
As I expected, seeing Lord Falfa from the front row was the coolest. I was so close that when he was cheering us on, I could see the spit fly off his teeth.
Oh, I read this already. It's still gross. Yeah, it's still very gross. Let's forget we ever heard that. To save time, the code is as follows. Hit the square 2 times, hit circle once, hit triangle 3 times, hit the button on the door. Ah, heck yeah. Thank you. And you know what? Because it's already getting late. Let's just do it. You don't need me to run around finding notes, right? Your last convention was a pain. Spent over $400. I mean, that seems not uncommon for conventions, especially depending on what you get. Like if you're getting merch or autographs or something. See, like, the conventions I've been to before, like anime-focused conventions, although I'm mostly there for gaming, that if you got autographs from people, you didn't have to pay anything, they just sign. I got something signed by Michelle Ruff once, which was cool. Okay, square twice. Boop. Circle once. That's 4 months of food. Yeah. Think of how many anime DVDs you could buy with that. Oh, that wasn't right. Oh, heck. Hang on. I'm gonna actually pay attention this time and not half read the chat while I do that. 1, 2. Well, you mean pirate? No, we don't do that here. It's just the person on the emulator. There we go. Sorry, I guess I just wasn't paying attention and dunked it up. Plus, maybe you want to own physical copies of your media.
It opened! Listen, Mario, I don't know what's in there, but I get a really bad feeling about it. I think maybe you should fully restore your HP and SP, just in case. You know?
Okay. I mean, we're... Okay, we're not perfect. I got some mushrooms, I'll just... Cool. It's kind of a shame the bros can't eat fiery drumsticks. Maybe they don't like spicy food. Bunch of babies. Emulator, what? No, no. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna save. Oops, that's not what I want. I'm gonna save so things speed up. I'm gonna fight this boss, and then I'm gonna call it an evening. Blech. There we go. Okay. Oh, strange. What is that? Shroobs! Which might mean more if I stream Partners in Time, which I didn't.
What are they? What? What's wrong?
Does Mario not realize right away?
What's with you?
I would love to see Charles Martinet, like, as he actually records these gibberish lines. The look on his face must be fun.
Those are aliens that once invaded the Mushroom Kingdom? You defeated them when you were babies? Why are they here? Bowser must have grabbed some of the survivors and cryogenically frozen them. As always, his hobbies are pretty much pure evil.
Uh-huh. Any idea what they're saying, Starlo? Oh. Guns! Ah, okay. I see now. Boy, that kind of hurt. Remind you, speaking of Sonic R earlier, Sonic Roboblast 2 kart is a good time. What platform is this on? I should use a special attack. What am I doing? I wonder if Spin Pipe or Snack Basket is more efficient. Let's see how Snack Basket performs. Is that like the kart racer where people, yeah, like put a bunch of their fan characters and like custom sprites and stuff in? I think I've seen that before, and it was blown away, oops, just by the amount of characters you could play as. Made on the Doom engine, really? That. Don't do that. This is a Mario game. You're not allowed to have guns. Let's see. Let me try Spin Pipe. Let's see how this goes. Okay, focus, focus, focus. Oh, cool. Well, that seems fairly effective. Kind of underwhelming. I've killed one already, but alright. Can you play Sonic Robo Blast Kart online? Sorry, I'm being quiet. I have to pay attention. Don't chug. You're gonna mess up my timing. That's pretty effective. Oh, you staggered it. Don't pull that face at me. I was gonna heal. It does have online. Wow. Even in this day and age, sometimes it shocks me when games are online. I'm just so used to Nintendo and their lack of online support, or lackluster online support. Pew. I feel bad I don't really talk while I do this, but I should nominally pay attention. Cool. Powerful. I think this will probably kill the last one. Focus, focus. Well, that was very underwhelming. Man, experience wasn't even good. But hey, we did it. Nice. Beat up some freezer burn mushrooms. Missed so you can make fun of it. Too bad. You can now use magic windows. Sure. I think, does this one just go until you screw up? Or am I misremembering? You played it with your friends. Too bad for them. You have years of Mario Kart experience. Oh, same. Okay, I get it. I get it. One of these days, I want to get Mario Kart 8 on the Switch. Because I have the Wii U version. I'm sad I don't get a discount because I have the Wii U version with all the DLC. No, buy it again at full price. Please, Nintendo, let your games go on sale more than never. That was pretty scary. Alien invasions are no fun. What I can't believe is that you defeated those things as a baby. Only you could do that, Mario. You didn't question it, huh? That he did it as a bab. Huh? Luigi fought hard as well? Did you attack them with some ferocious crying? Wow. That was uncalled for. Sort of. Really? Luigi was the one to defeat them at the end? Starlo, spoilers. Really? Oh. Wow. I'm sorry, Luigi. You really are super. Beautiful. Yes, you're both super. Now let's quit dawdling and get back to work. You don't get to talk to me about dawdling, Miss Tutorial. He did beat them by crying, yes. But, I mean, Starlo doesn't need to know that. Let Luigi have some dignity. Of course, that assumes he had any dignity left to lose, which, well... Why, so I could have just gone in the black pipe and circumvented all that, huh? Whoops. Oh, well. I had it in my head I had to come from the other way. But I guess not. Sorry, everybody, for wasting time. Wait, Bowser's still in this safe, huh? We've had like a whole stream and I haven't had to do the Bowser voice. Weird, isn't it? I'm gonna go back to Toad Town and heal and save. I guess next stream I will go to Peach's Castle and hopefully break Bowser out of the safe. Maybe. Before he asphyxiates. I mean, that's fine. We can probably just go back inside him and restore function to his lungs. I don't know. And then again, if, I mean, he has these pipes inside of him that lead to the outside, so he's got to have airflow. Maybe that's why he can survive in the safe for a week. I'm not sure if I'll finish next stream. I don't think I will either. I think there's at least 2 streams worth of content, because I think there's Peach's Castle as these 2, and then we have to buzz Bowser out, and then Bowser has to do a bunch of stuff. So I think maybe next Friday we'll finish it, and then, gee, I need to think about what to stream next, huh? I have a few candidates in my head. I might do something more action-oriented. I'm not sure. Maybe Banjo-Kazooie, because it was mentioned a while ago. Maybe now I'm thinking about Sonic Adventure 2. I don't know. I'll juggle some stuff in my mind. But yeah, after playing Kirby, I realized, man, I have fun doing action-oriented stuff. I should get back to that. Take a little break from RPGs. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me, everybody. Sorry again about missing Tuesday, but I'm better now, I promise. Please have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe and stay healthy. That's very important. And take care. And I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.